Peace, love, and blessings. I'm the Sacred Empress Alitash, your melanated Mayan mystic with the Mayan Moon Energy for today, March 25th, 2024. So first, let's start with all the details of the places where you can find me. If you like this video and more like it, please like, share, heart, follow, subscribe. Um, please support all the places where I present. And so let's go ahead and get started. So the Mayan Moon Energy is based off the token, the sacred calendar, the Mayan calendar known as the count of days, 260 days, 20 signs, 13 tones or spirit energy, equal to 260 days of gestation in a human, 20 fingers and toes, 13 joints. The Mayan calendar is divination, prophecy, and gives direction. Every day I talk about the calendar, the main energy of the day, but I also go in layers so you know all the different energies that are at play, so you know when you're seeking direction or prophecy and so on, you know where to focus your energy. We start with the year bearer, the white overtone wizard. It's white, so we know that it's about refinement, it's about detoxing, making pure, it's about adjusting and organizing. The white wizard lets us know it's about enchant, receptivity, and timelessness. So it's about what we say to ourselves. What are we repeating over and over again? What is our story? What are we allowing? What are we receptive to? That's what we're attracting. Do we need to set boundaries? Do we need to open things up a little bit more to be receptive to expand more? And what things do we want to stand the test of time? Those are the things we focus on with the white overtone wizard. As you can see, the wizard's eyes are closed with a smile, so the focus is on self. The focus is not so much what's going on outside, but what goes on within. And just like the magician, we have everything that we need with this white wizard. Now, the tone or spirit energy of radiance is all about empowerment. It's about commanding our authority over our lives, being responsible, taking our power. Power is the ability to act. So, really acting in our own favor, under our own authority, and emitting our light, shining our light so everyone can see who we are. We are currently in a transformation cycle. The transformation cycle is a 52-day period that teaches us about how to make and deal with changes. We have changed form. We can experience a metamorphosis. We can change a cycle. Anything that brings great change where our outer reality is equal to our highest concept. Now, we have been in a transformation cycle since February 2nd, and this is the last day. This was the most intense of all cycles. 40 of the 52 days were portal days. And this week, or up until this week, we have had a spring equinox, the last week of the transformation cycle. And today we have the lunar eclipse, the full moon energy. And so that is going on today. Make sure you go to my YouTube channel. I will be talking about the full moon, this special lunar eclipse energy today as well. We are currently in the solar moon or spirit energy of intention. It has been so important that we move in intention. We need to have aim, need to have goals, and focusing on the current vibration and what we know about it allows us to move with intent. In some ways, for us to be more intentional, we establish a daily routine, make a vision board, declutter our space, monitor our mental health, and set measurable goals. These are ways we can move with intention. We have experienced 2 10-day galactic activation portal sequences. We have gone into the core of the calendar to help us be present and balanced. And so we take this energy and we move with intention toward our goals. So we have this energy to learn about moving with intention up until April 3rd. Now we are on the current 13-day cycle of power on the yellow sea wave spell. This is also the last day of this wave spell, where we understand that the last part of transformation is by targeting things with awareness, knowing that they will flower. Whatever seeds we plant, we are going to receive that seed all grown up and developed. And so this is important because whatever we put our focus on increases, it piggybacks the universal law that we already know. It lets us know to be intentional. As we plant seeds with intent, we know what's going to be at the end of the journey. So we put certain things inside of us because we're in the time capsule of input. So whatever we put in is going to take form inside of us in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So we definitely want to take this last day and target some things intentionally with awareness that we want to get rid of. This lunar eclipse today is ushering in an energy of um, harvest. So we're in a wave spell of harvest. We are on a day that unleashes 6 months of harvest, and then tomorrow we start the harvest season of the Mayan calendar. So all the things that we have been doing up until now, we are going to see the results of our action or our inaction. We will see what needs to be harvested, what do we have already here that is growing, and then what is to grow next. So let's go ahead with the Mayan Moon energy for today. The last day of the transformation cycle is the yellow cosmic warrior. Because we're on the last day of the wave spell, the last day of the cycle, this is a big day for being in this cosmic tone or spirit energy of presence. It's really important today that we are aware of what we have endured, what we have overcome, and where we are right now. Because where we are right now, where we have changed over the last 52 days, is going to open us up to a natural harvest. And you may have already experience this harvest throughout the yellow seed wave spell because it's the harvest wave spell of the transformation cycle. But this is the last day, so we are transforming, we are harvesting, and this energy is going to take us into the harvest cycle. So this is really exciting. Especially how it's lining up with the lunar eclipse. So we know that this is big, big harvest. So be ready and be prepared. So again, we know that it's yellow, the yellow warrior. So we are in a day of ripening. It's about harvest. It's about wisdom as well, the wise mind. So the yellow warrior is all about questioning. We move in order to know. So we have different questions that we're asking. It's important that we are fearless in the questions that we ask, because we have a natural intelligence that is going to answer all of our questions. So just like with the yellow seed wave field, we know that the seeds that we plant are going to be a tree or a harvest of that kind. We plant an apple seed, we're going to get an apple tree. And so with the harvest of the warrior is the questions that we hold deep inside of ourselves when we ask them with fearlessness. Like if we're scared, we have courage and ask the questions that we need to ask, um, allowing natural intelligence to answer. So there's never a time when we are truly lost. except for when we're not connected to the universe. And one thing that the Mayan calendar does is, by virtue of where we are, we're going to get a harvest when we are dealing with yellow signs. And so this is one of intelligence. We have a natural harvest of intelligence, but we have to ask the questions to know what is being open to us, what is being answered for us. So it's really important that we ask the right questions, that we're ready to defend ourselves by not jumping into anything, by asking what's going on. Why does this look like this? Why does it feel this way? And then moving forward. So the yellow cosmic warrior is also one of output. So we are expressing ourselves, making one's thoughts or feelings known. So with our questions and how we come across, we are definitely fighting for what we believe in and what we want to move forward. Some well known yellow cosmic warriors are DMX, the Notorious B.I.G., Ty Cobb, Jean Harlow, Neil Diamond, Mayim Bialik, Jennifer Tilly, and Joe Garagiola. There we go. So we are today in the spirit energy or the cosmic tone of presence. And today is one where we just want to really take a review. What have we been through? What have we endured? What have we overcome? Where are we now? These are all questions that keep us focused in the present. We're not worrying about the past. We are just taking our flowers for what we have done and where we want to go next. So it is really important that we focus today just being present because we're moving into harvest. We're initiating harvest again with this lunar eclipse, and we are moving into the ripen or harvest cycle of the Mayan calendar. Woohoo! So it's really important that we focus on our throat chakra today and for the next 6 months, really, because this is all about us expressing ourselves, being creative. We're asking questions as things are happening, so we know how things are moving. We know how to continue in the same way, being fearless, being powerful as we move forward. So, the throat chakra is our communication center. So we want to make sure that we are maintaining a healthy throat chakra using turquoise, blue agate, blue topaz, aquamarine, any blue crystal, really using lang lang, lavender, blue chamomile, eucalyptus. These are all oils that help us with our throat chakra. Double the throat chakra energy as it rules the yellow warrior and it rules the day. So today is Monday. Monday are moon days. Today is the best day for setting intentions in regards to spirituality, family, children, fertility, dreams, emotions, the divine feminine, our past. Mondays are moon days, and we do not have a void of course on this full moon, so we can jump into releasing. We can jump on the moon being totally dark so we can bring new things through release and be really prepared for that. So the moon is currently in Libra. It's all about partnerships, marriages, relationships, the things we are connected to. We are going to get peaks and illumination and just good information that we need about our partnerships and how we connect with others. The moon in Libra also is ruled by Venus. So again, we are focusing on that love component. We are also focusing on being ourselves and not moving the way other folks move and just being really social. And Libra also is a cardinal sign, so we will have some new things again that jump off based on this lunar eclipse and full moon area, especially where the moon is sitting in your chart. So that's one thing if you are interested in, let me know. Right now we have the Mayan Moon calendar subscription. This is how I follow the Mayan calendar every single day. I know what the calendar is talking about. I know what the moon is talking about. Because I've had a reading, I know which days are favorable, and where is the moon, what do I need to be focused on, where are things going to pop up. You find out with your Mayan Moon calendar subscription. You get 4 weeks of the calendar, you get an in-depth PDF about the spirit tone as well. So you definitely want to pick up the calendar subscription. The next thing I recommend is a mind birth reading. It lets us know where in the 260 days on the calendar do you reside? Like, what are you here to do? Are you the initiator? Are you the purifier? Do you transform, or do you harvest easily? And what is your power? How does it work? Where have you been? Where are you going? The Mayan birth reading is definite direction, and it lets you know when to tap into your primal energies, when you need to lay low. All of those things we find through our Mayan birth reading. On Mondays, I do a Mayan Moon Monday via Zoom. This is where we talk about the Mayan calendar and Grandma Moon, and you get the outlook for the week so you know where and when and how you need to do things. With the lunar eclipse happening today, we definitely want to do a deep dive in where this lunar eclipse is assisting you. You definitely can find out just with your zodiac how the eclipse will help you. But you, as an individual person, how does this eclipse affect you for the next 3 to 6 months? And how does this affect you with the Mayan calendar as well? And this is what we talk about and work on with the lunar eclipse reading. And we have moved into the spring equinox. It's all about balance. It's all about moving forward with your self identity and jumping into new and more activities as the weather is breaking. Let's find out where your energy can be maximized with the spring equinox reading. I am the Sacred Empress Alitat, your melanated Mayan mystic, and again, these are the places where you can get more content. Definitely be looking out for the lunar eclipse video that is going to be on YouTube. These are the places you can look me up, and my online store. Thank you for your time. Happy lunar eclipse. Happy full moon. Happy last day of the transformation cycle. Peace, love, and blessings.